Good morning, students. Welcome for today's class, class 7. From past 2 days, I've been doing ratio and proportion with you. I explained you the meaning of ratio as well as proportion also. And we did certain numericals pertaining to both the topics. Proportion also I did with you, certain numericals. Two more numericals I will do with you today. Then we will further the topic with unitary method. Okay. So here we start with, I'm putting the topic today is 5th May, ratio and proportion. Fine. Ratio and proportion. The first question coming your way is of the day. Find the value of x. Find the value of x. Find in the following proportion. In the following proportion. Now, the given proportion is x is to 9 and 18 is to 81. Fine. This is given that it is already in proportion. That means both the fractions are in equality. So how you're going to dig out the value of x, you know the relationship. Product of extremes is equal to product of means, which I introduced to you yesterday. Okay, so let us recall that relationship. We will use that, we feed the values, and then we will dig out the value of x. Students, one thing understood about it, that whenever you have to dig out one value, suppose x, so you can easily find it out by placing it in relationship or some formula or whatever arrangement you are going to do the sums. Okay, so here it is A, it is B, it is C, it is D. So can I write the relation product of extremes? That means your outer value, which is equals to A into D, is equals to x into 81. Fine. And product of means is equals to B into C, that is 9 into 18. Okay, so this is, we know that all according to ATP, according to problem, this A into D is equals to B into C. Fine, that is x into 81 is equals to 9 into 18. This one. Fine. Now, in order to dig out the value of x, see here, x is equals to 9 into 18. Here, 81 was in multiplication. So I divided 81 from here to remove it because I want to keep x as single over at the LHS side. Okay, because we need to find the value of x. So what I did, I divided by 81, or you can transpose also. 81 from here multiplication will go over here in division. Okay, so 9 9 the 81, 9 to the, so the value of x is 2 over here. The value of x is 2 over here. And in order to check the answer, put the value of x as 2, 2 is to 9, and then your 18 is to 81 is nothing but 18 and 81, both are the multiples of 9. If you reduced it, 18 is 2, 18 will become 2 and 81 will become 9. I'm doing the rough up for this. 18 upon 81, 9 to the 18, and this is 9. Okay. By the you can say by the divisor of 2 and 9, by the quotient of 2 and 9, and the divisor is 9. Both these numbers are cut because 9 is the factor. 9 is the dividing factor, 18 and 81. So we made it out that 2 is to 9. What the answer has become is equals to the other, and as it is, they have said that they are in proportion. That means our answer is 100% correct. This is the way we check, you cross check your answer. Okay. Now, the next question, second question coming your way is. Yes, second question, that is value-based question, which I'm going to do with you, and how the ratio proportions are being used in your real life scenario. Right? This is a question which is supporting the real life scenario. So question coming your way, it's a value-based. So here is a question. The ratio of number of boys, question, the ratio of number of boys to number of girls in two states, in state A. Can I write like this? Boys is to girls ratio. And in state B, girls is to boys is to girls ratio. Two states, boys is to girls ratio is given. Okay, and the ratio is, this is 8 is to 6, and this is your 3 is to 4. Fine. Now in solution, I will write state A. State A, this is the question, this is the answer. State A, boys is to girls, can be written as, this is 8 is to 6. If you want to solve the ratio, you have to bring it down to the fractional form. Okay, 8 upon 6. And 8 and 6 both are the multiples of 2. So the common factor is 4. Yes, common factor is 2. So it is 4 upon 3. So you get 4 is to 3 ratio in the reduced form. And state B is boys is to girls ratio is 3 is to 4. As you can see, there is a reciprocal of ratio. Both the ratios are reciprocal of each other. And you know that A is to B. Suppose this is A and this is B. A is to B is not equals to B is to A. A upon B is never equals to B upon A. So therefore, the ratios are not in proportion. Okay, these are the ways how the government work upon the gender ratio of different states, right? And then they ask you to support your answer with certain statements on the basis of your research work. Why is it so? Why is it so happening? Why there is a gender bias in some states? The girls are taking birth more in number, whereas boys are less, and whereas boys. Generally, I'm telling you, it's a gender bias kind of system. Girls are given priority, and because of the baby girls are being killed by considering them as a beast or burden in the family, right? An additional burden in the family. So baby girls are being killed in the womb itself, right? By determining the fetus, the gender of the fetus, and then the family they decide to get away with that, to get rid of the girls. So that is why these are some of the methodologies which are applied by the government to make us study. And then many other factors, the living style, the education, the literacy rate, and how much the ladies are being educated in particular state economy. Because basically this is the awareness of ladies. And for all these purposes and many economic, socio-economic state of the state, employment facilities of the state, and how much you can say the male gentry are working, they're employed, and the females are also employed. So how many females are working? How much is the awareness? What is the financial level of the people out there in a particular state? Why there is a difference? So these are certain factors, which are taken into consideration, which are studied upon in a very studied manner, that to determine why there is a difference in the sex ratio in different states. Okay, so this is the way we determine and we give the statements. Right. So this is the you can say value-based question. It's a learning skill. Right. So this gets in with the proportion. I will switch on to the very, very, very important topic, that is unitary method. Very, 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 there's no limit to very, it's that important. So please mark my words that whatever now is coming up is very important, though it is not given in a very classified manner into chapter A. They're given just a ratio and proportion. But I will write in a very classified manner. You will also write so that you should remember that you have learned unitary method along with the ratio and proportion. And I will tell you certain things which you have to recollect from your past lessons, that how you are doing, and accordingly you are going to apply that in the unitary method. And this method is so very important that is going to accompany you in physics as well as in chemistry also, in every scenario and on the daily basis also, right? So there's certain things which you are doing with unitary method, but you do not know by which method are you doing, right? There's generally the ignorance so far, but now it will not be so because I'm making you aware about it. So here comes the unitary method, And in a very golden words, you're going to write in notebook as I'm writing. Fine, in a beautiful class calligraphy strokes. Unitary method. Okay, this is so important. Now, unitary method. I taught you conversions in decimals, if you remember. The way I remember the topics, and you must also remember. So that you can correlate in exam also, and you can correlate whenever you come across all these things. That this we have started in our decimals, this we have started in our fraction, this we started in our ratios and proportions. Okay. In decimals, I taught you conversion. The very basic conversion was converting paisa into rupee or rupee into paisa vice versa. Then further we proceeded. First of all value, then we did for the weight, then your liquids and your weights and all that, right? Distances also. So I'm taking 2-3 examples from that now to recall the topic and how it is being used. Okay. Now, if I ask you to convert 120 paisa into rupee, right? 120 paisa into rupee. So you know that the standard is, first of all, the in which you have to do the conversion, you have to keep that on the right hand side. हमेशा right पे रखना है. And बाकी proceedings आपकी LHS like left hand side पर होगी. ठीक है? How? We know that 100 paisa is equals to rupee 1. Very simple. 100 paisa equals to rupee 1. You know that. Now the unitary method, how it plays, why I'm telling you, if I ask you 1 paisa, see, everybody, please look at the board very carefully. 100 paisa, I made it 1 paisa. That means I divided this by 100. That is why it has become 1 paisa. Or this is a way of converting only, not to get confused. Simply 1 paisa. If this is reduced to 1 paisa, this should also be reduced. Then only it will equal sign, and this is very important sign. You have to maintain the sanctity. इसका weightage maintain करना बहुत जरूरी है. It has to be same as LHS and RHS. अब मैंने LHS को कर 1 पैसा कर दिया from 100 paisa. That means I divided this by 100 only. Then I got the 1 as answer. Right? Definitely, I'm going to divide this side as 1 upon 100. Or the other way is 100 paisa को जब हम यहाँ लेकर आए, ठीक है? जैसे transpose करते तो this is in the numerator, it will come in the denominator form, in the division form. और यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं, खाली 0 नहीं लिखोगे तुम, you cannot write 0, you have to write 1. क्योंकि अगर ये वापस जाएगा तो position should be same. अगर यहाँ पे 1 होगा तो 1 पैसा ना, ये यहाँ आएगा तो फिर से 100 पैसा equals to rupee 1. Fine, these are things you need to observe. So you know this 1 paisa, एक पैसे का जो value निकाला ना, this called unit. Unit is 1. एक का value निकाला. कितना भी बड़ा figure दिया हो, but you have to reach to 1. Now proceeding on to the next step. But 1 पैसा का तो इतना value आ गया. अब मैं इसको फिर से बढ़ा रही हूँ. I'm making it 120 पैसा की value निकालूंगी. तो आंसर निकालना है हमें 120 पैसा. That means 120 पैसा multiplied by 1, तो मैंने 120 पैसा, you know the number multiplied by 1 is number itself. तो 120 पैसा को मैं यहाँ पे multiply करके ही, this is the way that 1 paisa, I'm writing 120 into 1 paisa, that hardly makes a difference, we'll get this result. Fine, so generally books may need, but don't get confused, this is the way we reach to the second step. Now 120 पैसा, अगर यहाँ पे 1 पैसा की वैल्यू इतनी है तो 120 पैसा जैसे ही बढ़ता है, we will do the multiplication. Okay, why multiplication I'm telling you. So this is 0 and this is 10. So you know the decimal placement. 10 meaning decimal place before last one number. So rupees 1.2. That means 120 paisa is equals to 1.2. यहाँ तक unitary method है. Fine. उसके बाद जो भी हमें पूछा है हमने वैसे अपना numerical set कर दिया. Now listen to me carefully. Why we multiply? Why we divide? Then we reduce the number. We have to do division. हमेशा आंसर division में छोटा आता है, right? If I ask you divide 20 by 2, you will say, "Ma'am, 10 is the answer." So that's not the lesson number. If I ask you multiply 20 by 2, you will say, "Ma'am, that is 40." The answer is bigger. यानी कि that means if you have to greater the value, you have to multiply. If you have to reduce the value, you have to divide. हमेशा division में तो reduction होता है, multiplication में addition होता है. That is why it is the problem is multiplied. Why it is saying in general statement in English, we say the problem is multiplied. Right? The problem is multiplied. That means problem already going. And if I say by sharing, the problem is divided. That means your problem is reduced. Okay? This is the general way. And must remember, my lord, this is how we do it. Okay, one more example I'm going to cover with you. Here comes of kilometers, right? Meters to kilometers. Meters to kilometers conversion, right? Convert. If I ask you, convert 700 meters to kilometers. Again, the process is same. Kilometer में convert करना है. I'm writing it on the right hand side. हमेशा याद रखना, ठीक है? This is, can I write 1000 meters is equals to 1 kilometer? Right? Can I write? Same. Remember, 1 meter किया, छोटा कर दिया, 1000 kilometer और छोटा हो गया, ठीक है? Right? We know that the 1000 meter equals to 1 kilometer. So 1 meter though is going to be very small. Or you can write in decimal form as 0.001 kilometer. This is the other way, which is not required, but I'm telling you additionally, so that you should know. Now 700 meters, इसको फिर से बड़ा किया, 1 meter को अब हमने 700 meter बना के 700 into 1. Same as in previous question. I'm not now splitting the small baby steps. Okay, that you have to do it at your own now fast because I explained you. Now, if this is increased, so this should also be increased. For increasing, they multiply. Fine. So 2 zeros are cancelled. 7 by 10. Can I write it 0.7 kilometers? This is the answer. Okay. This is how we did in conversion. And over here, this is a unitary. So, एक का निकाला तो unitary method. Okay. Now coming on to your main questions. That is of unitary method. Here we go now. I hope this is very, very, very much clear to you. And do it with your hands. Open the book. Do it again. Okay. Even 7th class students now you can open your 7th class book also. You can do with your fractions and decimals because I've thrown a lot of light on this. Okay. Then we will follow the main course. Definitely I will do each and every question with you, examples also. But since we are in the revision mode, so I'm giving you all these additional knowledge. Do it with your hands. जरूर करना बेटा काम, ठीक है? Do the work on a daily basis. I put the date also on a daily basis. I do the work also topic. Why there is no confusion? So please, it's my humble request to all of you, and as well as you can show it to your parents also that ma'am is requesting us to complete the work on a daily basis. Update your notebooks, okay? Now, the first question coming your way of unitary method is, I'm writing the statement. Anu buys 18 candies for rupees 12. Okay, 18 candies for rupees 12. So how many candies? The question is asked, how many candies can he buy for rupees 4? Can he buy for rupees 4? Okay. Now, 18 candies for rupees 12. How many candies is he going to buy? Rupees 4. Up now you have to find out. First of all, you just decide what you need to find out in this numerical. You have to find the candies. And that thing which you need to find out, you have to keep that on the right hand side. First of all, please mind you. And this को ढूंढना होता है उसको right hand side पे वहाँ तक ले जाना होता है क्वेश्चन तो हमें candies पर लेकर जाना है so we'll keep that on the right hand side. No confusion. See here answer. Don't refer to the books and all. अपना concept एकदम clear करके ऐसे चलना because in that those English type of language, you know, you tend to get confused. Rather your concept should not is not getting confused क्योंकि आप उसी में involve होता है. तो आपको बिल्कुल क्या बता रहे हैं question का. If I say 18 candies, if I say rupees 12 is equals to 8 candies, correct? Rupees 12 is equals to 8 candies. तो 1 रुपए में कितना आएगा? rupees 1 में कितना आएगा? कुछ नहीं करना. यहाँ आपने 12 से डिवाइड कर दिया, यहाँ पर भी 12 से डिवाइड कर दिया. 8/12 candies. You say, ma'am, it is in fraction. Yes, candies का जो कीमत है वो 1 रुपए से ज्यादा है. That is 1.5 रुपए. वो तो नजर आ रहा है because the figures are very small. But how to do it in a numerically in the solving way? So this is the way. Rupee 1 का 8/12 आ रहा है. तो rupees 4 का कितना आएगा? अब इसको मैंने बढ़ाया, right? तो multiply कर देंगे. 4/3. So you will say, you will get the candies. Oh, sorry, 18/12 into, yes, this is 18, sorry. 18 candies. I'm so sorry with the, I just did the folly. So 18/3 is 6. So you will say, this is ₹4 का कितना कैंडी आएगा? That is 6 candy. And the method is same, right? आपको कैंडी निकालना था, मैंने कैंडी को राइट हैंड से, डोंट कंफ्यूज कि 18 कैंडी को ₹12 गलती हो जाएगा उसमें. आपको निकालना क्या है? अगर उसने यहाँ पर दिया होता कि how many candies, sorry, in what amount you're going to buy 20 candies. 20 candies in what amount? तो फिर हम इसको उल्टा कर देते हैं, because हमें amount निकालना है उसमें. You dig out the money. अगर आपको money निकाला तो ₹12 को हम इधर रखते हैं, but हमें क्या निकालना? Number of candies. तो candies को मैंने right hand side पे. Concept is going to be same. बिल्कुल वैसे ही पढ़ोगे आगे और Numericals I will do with you. So see here, बिल्कुल same यही funda we are going to. The fundamental is going to be the same. Okay. I hope this is clear to you. This is very much clear to you. Okay. Now coming up with the second question of unitary method. Okay, second question of unitary method. Here we go now. Yes, the question coming your way is the cost of 8 kg apples is ₹192. Find the cost of 3 kgs. Find the cost of 3 kgs. Now I am circling cost. You have to find the cost, and the thing which you need to find out, you keep that on the right hand side. So very quietly I'm going to write 8 kgs is equals to ₹190. मैंने लिख दिया रुपीस, कॉस्ट रुपीस होगा, मैंने यहाँ लिख दिया. ठीक है, जो रिलेशनशिप हमें दिया हुआ है 8 kgs is equals to ₹195. Now 1 kg, same concept, ₹192 upon 8. If I ask you that this one 3 kgs, how much 3 kg? इसको बढ़ाया, मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे यहाँ पर, same concept, 192 8 3. Fine. Now this is going to be your 8 to the 16, and this is 24. 24 into 3, that is ₹72. Right? Sorry, ₹72. Yeah, ₹72 is the answer. 24 into 3, ₹72 is the answer. बिल्कुल same वही method है, right? No deviation in that. The way I told you, simplified way है. बिल्कुल क्या निकालना है, राइट हैंड साइड पे लिखना है, रिलेशनशिप बनाना है, 1 पे निकालना है, जो बोला है उस पे आपको मल्टीप्लाई करके सेट करना. ओके, इट कैन बी हाफ केजी आल्सो. इन दैट केस 1 का अगर आप हाफ करोगे, अगर आपसे हाफ केजी का, here also you are going to multiply by half on. It is going to be the reduced value. It can be any way, but the base would remain same of solving. Okay, next question coming your way of this topic is, see here, find a bit of the way I'm doing questions, it should be done in the notebooks also. On a daily basis, whatever is being done, you need to do that accordingly. Question number 2, a car travels 220 kilometers in 4 hours. In 4 hours, right? One relationship is given. Now find the time it covers. Find the time it covers. It covers 77 kilometers. Fine. Fine. This is a question. Relationship, answer is same method. What you need to find out, time. Time is to kept on the right hand side. So 4 hours, the relationship which is given to us, I'm keeping like this. Now it is reduced to 1 kilometer, so this should also be reduced. Fine. And this you can say it is 1 upon 55. Now it is increased 77 kilometers. So this is 1 upon 55 hours into 77. This are like this we are going to do. So this is, both these are, the common factor is 11. So this is 5, this is 7. We get 7 upon 5, which in decimal form is 1.4 hours. But in these questions, never forget to mention the unit. We are going to cut the marks. Because you are asked the time, you have to mention the unit hours. If they ask for the rupee, you have to mention the unit as rupee. Whatever they ask. Units, if they ask apples, then you have to write it. Okay, don't forget all these important vital things to present your answer ready. In this case, you will not get any discount in cutting the marks because it is mandatory to cut the marks. If the child is not mentioned, cannot comply with the proper standard of presenting the answer. Okay. Now, the last question coming your way for the day is, see here. I hope this is very much clear to you. The question is, a man earns rupees 2,400 in 8 days. In 8 days. Okay. So how much money? A part, how much money? Money he earns in 15 days. A part, fine. And how many days will he take? How many days he takes to earn rupees 6,000? Fine, rupees 6,000. Now, in these two questions, the relationship which is given 2,400 rupees in 8 days. In these two questions, in A part, you have one relationship on the right hand side and left side, and in the other, it's going to be reversed. So left side, they have right hand side, right one. Let me show. Because in first money is asked. For the A part, I'm doing the solution. You will see the category both the way I told you. दोनों के दोनों साथ में करते हैं, right? In this days are there. So you know that the standard is giving 2,400 rupees in 8 days. So जिसमें money ढूंढना उसमें money को हम right side पे लिखेंगे. For the A part, I'm going to write 8 days is equal to rupees 2,400. And second में आपका days है, तो here I'm going to write rupees 2,400 are being earned in 8 days, right? This is a relationship I have done for you. Okay, दोनों question का. It's a very, that is why I'm doing this question, so that you can see the variety. कैसे मैंने इसको change कर दिया? You will say, मैम क्योंकि जिसमें जो सी चीज we have to find out, उसी को मैंने right side पे लिख दिया. Now फिर से unitary method पे 1 day का निकालते हैं. Rupees 2,400 upon 8 कर दिया. And now they are saying 15 days में कितना? तो 15 days का यहाँ पे करते हैं. कितना निकलेगा? Rupees 2,400 upon 8 into 15. You know that 2,400. 8 is the common factor. 8 1 8 300. And you will get in 15 days is going to earn rupees 4,500. Rupees 4,500. यहाँ पे आपका amount निकला है. How much money? Money निकला है. 15 days में कितने पैसे? 4,500. Now over here, see here, rupees 2,400 in 8 days. तो 1 रुपए कितने में करेगा? Very small amount. Unitary method लगा दिया 8 upon 2,400 days. ठीक है? And now rupees 6,000 कितने दिनों में earn करेंगे? ये तो 1 रुपए का आया, multiply हुआ. You will also do the multiplication 2,400 into 6,000. Right? 0 0 0 cancel. This is your 12 to the 24. 12 5 down. This is 4. So you will have 20 days. Okay. You got the answer as 20 days. See, जब पैसे आपको earn करना तो amount answer भी वैसा आया और days करना तो 20 days. ठीक है? The way you form the relationship, the way if your arrangement is proper, you will get the answer in a similar pattern. You can see the beauty of this question. Both the arrangements are reversed to each other because the way it is being asked. Okay. So I think that this is very useful for you this session. I will come up with some more challenging questions on your unitary method in my upcoming sessions. Fine, for next 2 days, we'll be doing that with more additional knowledge, more important questions, some challenging questions I'm going to cover that is going to be mind-boggling for you little bit. I'm taking the call for the mental ability also. So this is my set of questions for today. I hope you enjoyed the session. Take care. Goodbye for the day. All of you, I believe that everyone has maintained a notebook also. So cover up your notebook, maintain the index also. Without index, your notebooks are not going to be entertained by the teachers because you have to do it. You are sitting at home, do the work very religiously. the way you've been instructed you very first class, okay? So please note down the questions also, note down the solutions also, everything is right in front of you, and do watch the video on a regular basis so that there should not be any slip and go work. Fine, this is just my piece of advice and a suggestion to all of you students so that you should not lag behind in your studies. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye for the day.